run back. This is exactly what a lot of the fans have been looking forward to as soon as the groups were decided. Xiaohai going up against Nagoya-kun, aka Blaz.
Look, man, they say in a marriage you got to bicker every now and then to develop and build the relationship. These two, in terms of their rivalry in Street Fighter 6, they've been bickering back and forward, and I tell you what, the results are keeping things high. I don't know if this is the 4th or 5th time they've encountered each other in the past year. I'd have to double check that. But the most recent one was the event they went to in China. I believe it was GTW New Year 2026. We saw Blaz had to run a gauntlet. A lot of my players out in China. That was very surprising to see for me. But
even the gauntlet beforehand, he had made a trip over to Japan and fight up against all the SFL Japan competitors as well. And he had quite the list. Somebody put it on the notes, and he was XOing everybody a good amount. And these were clean W's for the side of Blaz against the Japan contingency. So carrying that over, all the momentum in the world from Japan to China, back to Japan. How do you think this is going to pan out?
My thing is, because I did hear Blaz in the back room, he said like he's super confident coming into this, he's done the homework, and again, when he loses, you know, when he lost to Psycho in SFL US, he started playing Kimberly for a little bit. He has a very high esteemed opinion of Blanca. Arguably, a lot of people are saying Blanca's in the top 5. He's been babbling it there. When he picked up the Sagat and showed us the counterplay to Mai to initiate everyone actually really experimenting how they can counter Mai's neutral, we're seeing it there. He knows, like I said, I just call him an artist of this game. Give him the blank canvas and he'll show us what's up. You might not understand the picture that will hang up in the museum at the end of the day, but he knows what's up. That's what's got him to the dance here as well.
On the other side of Xiaohai, though, when you talk about like how he's been preparing for these matchups, sure, he took the L over in China, but let's not forget, he had taken down Ending Walker at one of the biggest stages we could ask for over at EWC. How do you take the culmination of all your progress coming in from the big W to also the big significant beatdown over in China to get yourself prepared for this stage?
Believe in what you've been doing, because the fact that the results have been going back and forth is they're not too far off each other in terms of, right, we've established actually a very good fundamental respect in the ground game. It's just 1 or 2 counter plays. Xiaohai's actually got some really good spacing and whiff punishing. And there's actually something, Hot Dog wasn't able to exploit it, but Xiaohai, I've seen Higuchi do it as well, and there's one other player seen do it. When Sagat likes to predominantly do crouch and media punch to drive rush, a lot of people don't try and whiff punish the crouch and media punch. Xiaohai's one of the people that does, which forces Blaz to play a different way. So if we see how he spaces himself to make sure the crouch and media punch whiffs, we're going to see that they're already Rear engine there to get things opened up so he doesn't get put under pressure too early.
Very smart too against the drive rush crouching medium kick. Xiaohai already getting that engine running. Blaz stuck in the corner. Back-to-back throws thus far. Xiaohai. Oh, the uppercut eventually has to come out from Blaz. Not afraid to take that risk. That could have been death if Xiaohai blocked it.
He did commit there. He thought he got the whip punish on that stand heavy punch with his own stand heavy punch. That is a very laggy, slow button there. And he did commit to the target combo. Another EX uppercut there from Xiaohai. Just setting the pace on defense.
Sitting down off the attempt of that Tiger knee. Back-to-back mediums firing away. He does catch one with the down. The crouch medium punch, excuse me. Blaz able to at least create some space for himself. He's not going to let the Tiger shots rip. He's going to have this Tiger knee. Does get contested and punished from the side of Xiaohai. And now, with the killer beat bump.
There you go. And the stand medium kick did dissipate the fan there, but Xiaohai's trying to encroach back in on the space that is actually lethal for Sagat in case he can't whip punish correctly. Gets the block on the other. That was a last-minute block there as well. Anti-air from Xiaohai. Can he throw Lugan to death? Will he commit?
One more touch from Xiaohai. Same with Blaz, technically. You are in critical art territory. Keeping it tight.
There's back throw.
Crouching heavy.
He delayed that as well. I saw it on the crouching heavy punch. And there's going to be a Vanquisher coming out. It is the CA version as well. I don't think I need a question mark because this should do the trick.
Oh, most definitely. The king coming in with the damage. Blaz holding himself pretty well. Hitting that side switch. Xiaohai at that moment, you saw that back up.
Walked away. This is the thing, you can walk away from Sagat stand medium punch, block twice, you walk back in neutral, you're good, but then he's allowed to overextend one of the step kicks. He will activate level 1. He will get the amplified fans. Let's see how he handles it. There's another throw there from Xiaohai. Oh, the audacity to wake up jab. I see it.
We'll definitely take that. Not too big on the punish counter for the side of Xiaohai. In fact, it's now the side of Blaz touching that parry attempt. New engine forcing Xiaohai into the burnout. The enhanced fans slowly dwindling down. Interrupting the startup is Blaz with crouching medium. Yet again, now he's going for the drive rush. He's initiating as much as he can while Xiaohai is in this burnout state.
They're slugging it out. Good block on the overhead. He's about to get his bar back. Drive gauge back online here for Xiaohai. Can he get out of the corner? He needs to get out.
Blaz is giving him that space. He's absolutely giving him that space. He'd much rather play it off in the neutral space on this map, this stage.
There we go, good blocks. That's punishable. That's punishable. He committed, and it was the version that is not drive rush cancelable. And it will be the level 3 to close out game 1. That's super important because Sagat has 2 target combos. And if you see the one that ends with the punch, the crouching heavy punch is allowed to special cancel into it. That one you can only cancel to supers. So it looks like he wanted something big there, Blaz, and it was unsuccessful.
Multiple target combos, not finding the mark in terms of timing. The Xiaohai's approach. Blaz is looking to refine himself, and he's doing a great job. Nearly 50% taken down from Xiaohai. Still the wake-up buttons. Does find the mark. Oh, the uppercut. Blaz, he really wants this control, jammers.
That's the thing there, but as he wants the control and put him in the corner as soon as possible. And there is a counterplay straight into the uppercut, and he will close out the round with another Tiger uppercut here. How this man is able to keep up with anyone blow for blow, bar for bar is sensational. What a whip punish.
And just the animation of it all, the way he charges up that big fist.
Oh yeah, the wind-up?
It is just so well animated. Even the sound design is nasty. Either way, taking a look at all the plus frames, medium punch just harassing Xiaohai's drive gauge with it.
There you go. Now, one of the changes was good anti-air fireball trap there for Xiaohai. When you do parry these fireballs, and he's going to get the Savage Tiger. Is he going to launch him? No. He's going to go for a hard knockdown because he wants to burn him out. He wants to burn him out, and he was successful.
Kagura no Mai!
Is he dead?
It was enhanced! The extra damage coming in clutch! That's quite the question. I didn't even know.
I'm surprised he went for the hard knockdown, the Tiger Pendulum. I think it's called, but... I think it is. I'll check later. All right. Gonna get the conversion straight to the corner. And there's a forward throw. How are we gonna build on this? Is Xiaohai gonna break away?
This is the first time we've seen control from Blaz over in the corner.
Oh, he missed!
Oh,
no!
He missed it!
Oh, dude, that sucks. But he's gonna go back to the mid-screen. He's still got a huge life lead here, Vicious. Gets the medium kick target combo, and that should be the round because he has got another Savage Tiger on deck, and he is going to use it. There you go.
Into the Tiger Raid. Tying it up. 1-1. A slight mishap could have been destruction for the side of Blaz, but he's recovered quite well.
Dude, listen, I think this was going to go the distance, regardless of how we're looking at it now and the stats leading up to it. We were going to see things go the distance there. Blocking that drive rush crouching medium punch. That is +2 on block, leaves him in throw range as well. So that is a lethal thing from Blaz. And it's a true block string if he doesn't run crouching medium punch on the drive rush cancel.
Yeah, and that's why also Blaz is starting to steal turns a lot more with that standing medium punch because of the fear of pressing any sort of button against that particular normal.
Blocks it. That's -3, so you can't punish that Nexus. That's punishable though, but I think Mai's buttons are too far, yeah. That's probably why he's abusing it.
Oof! Punish counter off with a crouching medium punch. Blaz on the way to possibly getting another round. And the timing of it all as well. Sniping Xiaohai's button to get another crouching medium punch. It's so daunting to face off against that normal from further ranges where you think you're allowed to press the button. It comes up quite fast too.
But still, it doesn't look like Xiaohai's dissuaded by what's happening, and Blaz is slowly creeping into a comfortable position in this first of 3. I like that he didn't move after the perfect parry because Blaz got the crouching medium punch into the uppercut before. Xiaohai's watching the fan pan out. It's another Kagura no Mai.
Traps. Forcing the burnout for himself as long as he gets that knockdown, that drive reversal.
There you go. Pressure being applied. No Tiger knee just yet. He got it. Yeah, he got it. Can he side switch? He's going to side switch.
That's the pendulum, jammers.
One away.
One end to the other. Great block on the overhead and also avoiding the throw.
Way interrupted. The charge fan can get it in the corner carry once again. Still has options on wake up here. There's Xiaohai. The trade. You can't, dude. We're playing elongated sets now. You cannot. You just have to respect that button. I hate it, but you have to respect it because he's allowed to get the crouching medium punch and just drive rush cancel into oblivion.
What did we talk about earlier? How often Blaz was going into standing medium punch over and over again, max 3, and even like a little stutter step back into another plus scenario. Xiaohai thought to himself, I feel a little bit confident that he's going to go into it again. The one time that he went for the proper frame trap. Destroyed.
Here's the thing for me. One of the things that makes Sagat the strongest, or one of the strongest characters in the game, is obviously stand medium punch. 6 frames plus 2 enables a trade combo. But how many ways can he set up the stand medium punch, set up the trade? Nova Tiger, drive rush crouch medium kick, space tiger knees.
Right.
There's many ways he can do that. And where you pick to challenge, that's the problem. Oh, too far.
Too far out. It was a punish counter though, right?
That sucks.
Took a little bit bad. Blaz, he's happy with it. Another set of credit control, medium punch, a little micro walk too to get those 2 extras within range.
But look how much drive gauge that was eating away at those stand medium punches. That's the problem. Gets the sweep on the high tiger.
OD uppercut. Keeping Xiaohai contained. Tiger knee. The screen didn't shake. He wasn't going to be plus.
Back throw. Nice delay back throw there from Xiaohai. And here comes the tiger shots. He might need to do an EX fan soon here, Xiaohai, but he's looking to save that drive gauge for a conversion. A pretty big one at that. There it is. Level 2. He's going to get level 2. And he needs to spend the level 2. No, he can't do it. He doesn't even need it. Kagurino Mai. Because he was at the corner, he went for a different version with the crouching heavy punch into that target combo from the back heavy kick. So good situational awareness and optimization there from Xiaohai as well.
Reserve that bar going into this next round. Overhead does get blocked. Immediately going into the jab. Blaz with the back dash away. Finding success, finding the punish counter. Uppercut. Dry rush on in there. A little bit of a stutter step. Xiaohai not being baited by that. Does get a proper punish though. Kagurino Mai yet again. He's enhanced.
There you go. Beating out the regular tiger shots there with the enhanced fan, but 3 stocks left, 2 stocks left. Savage Tiger, what's he going to do? Is he going to launch him? No, he's going to do the Tiger Stomp again.
There he is.
Nice, good frame advantage there as well.
Some of the low tiger shots, low drive gauge from the side of Xiaohai. The jump in does get corrected. Xiaohai! No, it's too far.
Or it might have been the wrong frame advantage, I'm not sure. It did say counter hit on that back heavy kick.
That's right. Delay on the back roundhouse again, forward throw.
Careful of the parry.
He tried to disrupt the timing on that parry, but Blaz just held it. He committed to the parry regardless.
Blocks it away, and a level 2. That's going to burn him out. I think that's just about burn him out.
If he goes for the raid, it could kill. It's not just dead yet.
No, level 2. Careful of the level 2. He needs that OD bar. He needs that OD bar. Oh, he tried to commit. He thought Xiaohai might challenge, but when you do the nexus into the Nova Tiger, the Mighty Tiger, it is a frame trap. So I think he tried to gamble if he'd commit. So it's 2 apiece right now. Oh boy.
Back and forth call-outs. Both Xiaohai and Blaz to the final game.
Damn, these boys are putting on a show.
Counter hit. A little bit of a delay on the medium punch. Heavily rewarded. OD, new engine, bring it out. With that crouching medium punch again. That's on a mile in from Blaz.
Don't do it again. Please don't do it again.
Do it one more time.
Nah, hell no. Hell no.
Hell yeah.
He's got the level 1 though.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a minute. It caught him though. That is plus, yeah. He made it meaty enough for that to be plus. That crouching medium punch there.
What a walk up against the low step kick block.
You need that bravery. No anti-air though.
Does it again. Blaz reluctant to even try to challenge because again, he is negative after that low step kick.
Oh, he's trying to anticipate something, and he gets the whiff punch that I was talking about as well. Some of the players are good at actually getting to whiff the crouching medium punch. Get that whiff punish there, but this is potential last round here for Xiaohai.
Excellent block on the overhead. Now checking 2 lows back to back inside of Blaz. Low step kick finds the mark. Perfect time, a perfect parry afterwards. Taking your turn, rightfully so. Xiaohai is ready for it.
No level 1.
Ooh, he might get it now.
No. No level 3 either. He jumps out of the corner here, there's Blaz, and another pivotal DP like they did in the EWC Grand Final, and the Vanquisher is going to confiscate Xiaohai's drive gauge, but he does have supers on wake up and in neutral here. Blaz needs to put into the corner very quickly, Vicious.
Sweep. Nowhere. Didn't connect to anything.
Trying to parry. Yeah, he's trying to take his turn back, and he saw it as well.
Step kick, still your turn. Ball just burn out state. Drive gauge. Back on for Xiaohai. Low step kick, not a counter hit.
By Joseph. There's his throw. He's got to watch out here. This is tense. He's got to watch out here. Encroaching on that space, being dangerous. Next hit will win it for Xiaohai.
Low step within range. Xiaohai trying to check a walk back with low medium kick. Blaz is ready for it. Does find the opening down below and the back throw. This is momentum for Blaz. Oh, the Rio engine, hook, line, and sinker, baby. We're going to a final round.
And in those needs of desperation, he still said, I'm going to take the calculated risk and go for the bait there. That is what brings us down to this final moment here in Group A, Phase 1 on the winner's side of things. Didn't do anything.
Stand out with the medium kick. But it's counter against Xiaohai. Damage goes that drive gauge. Perfect parry. Yet another sequence. Called out by Xiaohai. Now going into the level 1.
He needs that
time
level 1
changer with this fireball.
Yeah, he needs that level 1 here just to gain advantage in the neutral here. But that's exactly why Blaz is overspending to regain that control. That was very lucky that didn't connect. Replenishing that drive gauge, Vicious.
Trying his damnedest to do so while also fending off against the throw.
There we go, forward throw. He's got a level 3. If he hits him now, the Vanquish is coming out.
What a delay and what a block from Xiaohai. Oh my god.
The
burnout is there.
No level 3 though. He's not going to delay the process. This is huge. This is huge because he's delayed the recovery process on Blaz's end. It's not going to be throw to kill, but he can inflict a lot of pressure. But he still has to respect Vanquisher. He still has to respect Vanquisher. He's not done yet. He's not done yet. That's plus. He's about to get skate crack. He's about to get skate crack.
Jammers!
Oh, no.
Are we gonna go from screen to screen?
Oh, wait! It didn't come out! It didn't come out! Hold on a minute! One more throw! He's gonna respect it! That's Chip! That's Chip!
He's not dead yet!
Hold on a minute! He's gotta respect the uppercut as well! Anything can come out now! Chipped again! Wow! He got it! He got it!